Hello everyone. We would like to explain about our project Dinewise. So Dinewise is an innovative meal planning web application which is used to design and simplify the process of planning meals. So when user orders groceries from applications like VO Walmart, that email's data is extracted and meals can be curated according to the cuisine preferences or dietary preferences. We've also included Gemini API in our project, which generates the meal plan according to the preferences of the users. So this is very much important, and for people who have a busy schedules and would like to know or would like to explore different kinds of cuisines and foods. So that was our motivation to create this project. So now Santosh will share his screen and give a demo of how the project works.
Thanks, Harika. So I let me just share my screen and let me walk you through the Dinewise application. Uh, so our Dinewise application is running on port 5173 in localhost, and when we go to this endpoint, the first page is the login page where we have to enter our credentials in order to log in. Before logging into application, let's just create a new account. So I will be giving my name with my email and a password. And before this, I just want to let you know that we cannot create an account until all the mandatory fields are entered. For example, the cuisine preference is a mandatory field where I have to give it, and I can also add a dietary restrictions saying I need all the vegan items and allergies. Coming to allergies, let me just enter peanut allergy. Now I can also select the cooking level skill where I'll be selecting as a beginner, and then I'm going to create an account. Once we created an account, then it will redirect to the login page where we can log into the application. And then I'm going to enter my credentials. Yes. So once I log in, uh, so once I log into the application, it will redirect to for the authentication of the Gmail where I need to authenticate my Gmail. Now let me just authenticate my Gmail account. Uh, uh, so Yes, so once I authenticated my Gmail account, I can go back to the Dinewise application where I have logged in into the application. And now this is how the front end of the application looks like, where we have few sections over here. I'll be walking through each and every section. We have the preference section where it shows all the preferences that uh, we have set we have requested or set while creating an account. So we have cuisine, the preference is Indian for cuisine, and that restrictions is vegan, allergies, peanut, and cooking level is beginner. So and if we see on the left hand side, there is a different panel called history where all the history of the generated meat plans are presented are displayed over here. And we do have a profile settings as well, where we can update our profile name, email, or the preferences. So here we can update it. We can add another cuisine called Chinese. Uh, and then we can update the cooking level skills, and then I'm saving the changes. Once I go back, it's reflected. It Settings. Let me just change that. I forgot to add. Yeah. Now I have added Chinese and then I have made the changes. Now all the changes are saved. Once I go back, as you can see, it got updated. The cuisine got updated with Chinese as well, and the cooking level is intermediate. So now, before this, let me just open my Gmail account. And as you can see, in my Gmail account right now, there are no emails regarding the V application. Now, Sarika will send me an email from her email account since we don't have emails. Just for this demo purpose, I'm asking Harika to send an email related to the V order to this email address, since this is the email address I have registered with the Dinewise application. So let me just check if I received an email or not. Yeah, see, now I have received an email from Harika for the V order. This is a V order. And now let me just go back to the application and extract the groceries. So once I clicked on extract groceries, it will extract all the groceries that are present in the email. Let me just verify as well. The first one is Kokubo soft scrub. So this is the one Kokubo soft scrub which has how many packs in it and also the quantities. So once we extract all the mm, groceries, we can also add a new grocery called chicken and the quantity as well, like two, if needed. So it got added, and also we can delete few of them which are not required over here. And then once I'm done with all the grocery extraction and verifying all the groceries, I will go there and create the Gemini AI plan, create the meal plan. And and also there is an option called Gemini AI, like where we can select the model that we want to use in order to create the meal plan. And in the future, we're going to add more AI models to this. Now, once I click on the generate the meal plan, it's going to take some time and create a detailed meal plan based upon using the groceries. And we're going to see how the meal plan looks like. So here is a meal plan that got generated where each day has a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it will use all the ingredients uh, that got extracted and create the meal plan for it created a meal plan for 10 days. So these number of days depends on the quantity of the ingredients. If there are more ingredients, it gives a meal plan for more number of days, and if there are less ingredients, it gives for the less number of days. So now here, and also if you don't like any of the uh, like if you don't like the schedule or the plan, then we can always request for a new generate a new another plan, which will generate a new uh, a meal plan if needed. So once we refresh the page, so this is again we went back to the main page, and as you can see on the left hand side, we have the history where it shows all the meal plan history, and along with that, it will also show the preferences while that was set while creating this meal plan, and also the grocery list that was used in this meal plan. So this is a broad overview of the Dinewise application, and now I'll hand over to Harika again. She will explain the entire architecture of this application.
So the for the entire of the architecture, we are still sticking up with the entire architecture where we are focusing on front end, back end, and database. Front end is we've created the UI using the React JS, and for the back end we are using Fast API and RESTful APIs, and for the database we are using MongoDB. So we are using this architecture to maintain modularity and security, and we're also using MVC user interface pattern. Uh, for the design needs, for functional needs, we are focusing on efficient email parsing, grocery list management, and meal planning. Where on the non-functional aspects, we are focusing on usability and enhanced security and scalability. And for the design patterns, we initially thought of using strategy and an observer pattern, but later we got to know that observer pattern could bring in a lot of complexity in the project, which can be tackled through through APIs as well. So that is the case. We have stick with strategy design pattern where we're using it for generating the meal plan. Now I'll hand it over to Dheeraj, who will explain about the implementation and CI/CD process.
Hello, thanks, Harika. So, coming to implementation, Harika just explained about what technologies we have used for front end and back end. So, I'm gonna go over that. And also, we have used third-party services like Gmail API and Gemini API, Gemini AI for for generating email plan and parsing the emails. And then coming to test strategies, we have used Jest and React testing for front end, and for back end, we used PyTest for integration tests and API tests. We also had mock tests for testing third-party APIs for called Gemini API and Gmail API. So and we have also have robust CI/CD process. I'm gonna walk over to that CI/CD process. Just give me a second. I hope you can see my screen. So this is our repository. So if you see this, so we have a workflow file where we define multiple jobs. I'm just gonna show you the UI of like how the actions are taking place. So this is the recent push that we did. And if you see, we have for backend, these are the 3 flows. So the front end, we have 2 flows. So if you go to the front end, we have build and test. So here we have installing dependencies and running the front end tests. So 3 tests passed. So similarly for the backend, we're doing the same, and we are deploying the backend. So so only if one phase passes, the second phase will continue. So this is a chain sequence. So this is our CI/CD structure. So each and yeah, I mean backend and front end tells will execute simultaneously. Only then the deployment will take place. Thank you. I'll hand over to him, Santosh.
Thank you, Dheeraj. So we want to conclude our presentation with reflections at the end. So in the Scrum process, we've created sprints, and we've done some daily stand-up meetings to understand the requirements and implement them. So I would like to show you the quick view of our GitHub. So these are some of the user stories we have created to implement during the project, and we were able to put it on the priority board and backlog boards, and go through the process and through sprints in a particular way. So the team contributions, coming to the team contributions, Santosh dealt more with development of backend APIs and meal planning, where I worked more on the front end, and few of the implementations in the chat GPT and the Gmail parsings, and where Dheeraj worked more on the CI/CD and testing part of the project. So some of the key lessons learned were we were able to learn how the design patterns can be implemented in the projects, and also we've learned more about testing and CI/CD process. And I would say from the start of the process to the end of the process, it was we got to know each and everything in detail. And for the future implementations, we are looking forward to implementing other AIs as well, and also for extracting groceries from other websites like Walmart and other as well. So thank you so much. So with this we conclude our presentation. Thank you.